Good afternoon. I'm Kel, and I'm back with more messages. I hope you all are ready, okay? If you open-minded, then you need to hear this message. But if you are not, then you may not want to listen to this message. But if you see me looking down as well, I do have some notes, okay? And also I'm at work, so if I'm looking around, that's why. But anyway, the message for today is the revolutionary movement of the indigo is taking place. Some of you are indigos, and Spirit is calling you. You are a part of the elite. See, most of the times, we feel like the elite is the people who have the title. We feel like the elite is the people who have these positions of authority and power. But they didn't get this authority and this power from God. They got it from man. Just because these people have these titles don't mean that they are powerful in the spirit. But you are. You are finding success in your failures, and you are strengthening your weaknesses. Most of the time, people don't want to broadcast their weaknesses or their failures because others will laugh at them, mock them, tease them, throw their mistakes up in their face. But guess what? You have the ability to turn those failures into success. They may have had the first laugh, but you're going to have the last laugh. So if they're laughing at you now, let them laugh. Don't worry about it, because you're going to come out on top. Your third eye is open. You could be seeing lotus flowers, but you are connected to the divine. You have an instant channel between you and God, and you don't need to go through anybody or anything in order for you to get to God. God is in you. God's presence is already down inside of you. And you are connected, inseparable. You can also be having vivid dreams at this time. Pay attention to your dreams. There are messages within your dreams. Some of you could be an ancient sorcerer who know knowledge of the occult, possibly using divination tools. But you have magic. And now it's time for you to use this magic. What people don't know is that the physical is magical. One can exist without the other. This world cannot exist without the spirit world. You could also be seeing angel number 333. Your prayers are being answered. Whatever you have been praying for, God hears you. And also you have angels around you that are protecting you and guiding you. Now is the time to listen. Now is the time to hold on. I feel like God is trying to get your attention. God is trying to get your attention. And you need to listen. Don't be so quick to judge. I felt like I needed to say that. Somebody, don't be so quick to judge. Or if others were quick to judge you, they're going to regret it in the end. Like I said earlier, you're an indigo. You're connected Your third eye is open. And once it's open, it will not close. You could be going through a Kundalini awakening, but there is definitely a spiritual transformation that's taking place within inside of you. And it could be creating some inner conflict. The ego, it dies hard. It doesn't want to die. But the old you must die in order for the new you to live. The authentic you. The one that is without the mask. You are a defender. You help to defend other people. You may speak up for people who are not able to speak up for themselves. You may take up for people who feel like they just don't have it in them, or they're just too kind-hearted, or they're just too nice. A lot of times, if they're not people that we know, as far as like our family or our friends, then we will say, oh, well, we don't care about what happens to them. But you shouldn't be like that, because what if it was happening to you? But you are a natural born defender. You defend those in need. Indigos, they revolutionize the world in their own way. Everyone knows, or should know, that the new world order is taking place right now as we speak. You are part of their revolution. You will help rebuild and reconstruct what was once lost. And in the beginning of times, man knew about spirit. Man lived in spirit. But the more on down the line, they got away from God. And that's what the resurrection, is about. That God is coming back. God is resurrecting the people that are chosen. Resurrecting their gifts, their knowledge, and their memory. Most of the time, we see injustices, but we don't say anything. But we expect change. Well, somebody has to say something. Somebody has to do something. We cannot just stand away to the side. You know your own path. Do not be afraid of it. Even though you may be on the narrow road and not the broad road. You're making your own path. And that's the most complicated thing to ever do. But you are more than capable. And you can do it. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. That means whatever come up against me, whatever is thrown my way, even when I don't know, even when I cannot see, I know that God is with me wherever I go, no matter what happens, no matter who is in a leadership position, no matter who is in these authority positions that's supposed to be governing and over the people, over the masses, the ones who control what goes on this planet. No matter what, I shall never fear, because God is always with me. And when you are in God, you live for eternity. You never die. Some of you, you know that. There are many people who don't. But you know this secret knowledge, this ancient knowledge. It's time to tap in. Your favorite color could be blue, purple, or white. It's time for the martyrs to return. Martyrs, they die for a cause. I'd rather stand up and die for something than to lay down and die for nothing. If it's something that can change humans, the ways of humans, their minds and their hearts, if it's something that can change my family, my friends, strangers, if it's something that can change the world and make it a better place, then that's a sacrifice that I'm willing to make. Are you willing to make the sacrifices? Or are you just going to stand there and just sit back and watch? Some of you could be traveling, whether now or in the future, but I feel like you are meant to see the world. You are meant to travel many, many places. There are so many people that want to fellowship with you. It's time to live in the land and be free. It's time for you to be liberated and release anything that's holding you back. Some of you are holding on to things too tightly that you know that you need to let go of because you know that it's hurting you. It's hurting you more than it's helping you. And you're going to feel so relieved when you let it go. You may be afraid, but Spirit is saying don't be afraid to let it go. Give me your problems. That's just like at church. People will go to the church and get on the altar with a problem that was burdening them. And they're supposed to leave their problem there at the altar. But some people will literally get off the altar and take their problem back with them. In this case, that means that you're not giving the problem over to God because you took it back with you. So let's see. You're jumping into different spiritual portals. God is giving you a key to open a door that no man can close. Also, some of you need to go to the waters. The water has a message for you. I'm getting Lion King, the movie Lion King. When Simba met the monkey and he said, I know where your dad is, even though, his dad had already passed. He said, your dad is alive. He's not dead. And he said, come follow me. I know where he is. And when he got there to the river, to the valley or whatever it was, he looked inside of it and he told the monkey, he said, I don't see anything. And he grabbed him, he told him, look harder. Some of you need to look harder, not with your physical eyes, but with your spiritual eye. God has so many secrets that he wants to show you. Keep your eyes open. You are no longer asleep. You are awake. And you can never, ever go back to sleep. The God's presence has awakened from within you. You could be feeling that fire down on the inside of you. And some people would say the Holy Ghost. But your soul is being ignited. It's a need for you to keep your chakras clear. Clear any energy blocks. Any energy blocks, clear them. Also, I wrote, this came from the book of Matthew in the Bible. And he said, Jesus said to his disciples, if any man come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. When you are a part of a higher calling, you are going to be crucified. You have to deny yourself. You have to deny your physical identity and cling to your spiritual sense of self. You have to. God's people has always been persecuted, time through after time through after time. But they come back and they live. They never ever die because they are always alive in God. The last thing that I want to say, that I want to leave with you, is that you are a person of honor, a true man or woman of honor. They always do the right thing, even when no one is looking. There are a lot of people, they only do the right thing because others are watching. But the minute people stop looking, they're doing who God knows what. But then you have those, which is only a handful. It's only a selective few. No matter if people are watching or not watching, they still do the right thing. They still have high standards, principles, morals, values, integrity. And that's you. You are of honor. You are a divine being. So that's all I have for today. I hope that you enjoyed the message. Please don't forget to like, share, as well as subscribe. And until next time, peace.